item. Not that great, honestly. Hopefully the stream will heal me up. With a shiny Tepig? Potentially? Who knows? What about you? Yeah, don't worry. Alright, I'm gonna switch team. Oh, against... I'm on another planet. I'm sorry, that's just not the day. I didn't read the last part. Alright. I mean, Thiago won't be very happy when he will come on stream. But I mean, he doesn't even really care. It is his brother that cares. So that's still good. Hi Joki, thank you. To you too, if you are hunting for something. I still feel like I will find Tepig before the odds total. There still is this little hope. Are you referring to these three starters? If you're referring to these three, My favorite one is Oshawott, but I mean Oshawott like the regular one. If you are talking about the shiny form, I prefer Snivy. Or that's just because that's just for the base forms. If you're talking about the final stages, Ember comes first. The shiny form, of course. The regular form I prefer Samurott. If you're referring to all the starters in general, I don't really know, honestly. But my favorite ones are I said it like in the previous stream. They are Infernape, Empoleon. I don't remember the last one because it was a close battle. That's why I'm struggling, because it was an easy win. I would be remembering it right now. I don't remember if it was Feraligatr or like Charizard. Probably Charizard, I don't know. Or Typhlosion. I like all of them in general, but there are so many that I love. I love the majority of the Pokemon in general. Before Gen 6. What about you, by the way? Do you have a favorite starter between these three? Bella Salater. Good evening. By the way, so that you know, right now, apart from hunting, like in the moment in which there is the cutscene with the Pokemon throne, I'm also playing. Hold on, give me a sec, and I'll show you. I'm also catching. Hold on. I got a call. There we go. I'm also playing on Emerald to catch some random Pokemons to trade with the dive balls. So if I find a shiny, it will be live, just in case. No, I mean, it is just a very side game. I mean, whenever I'm joining this exact moment of the round, I'm able to play on the other game. So I will be slowly going on. Unfortunately, whenever it comes to this type of rounds in which I have to constantly pressing the buttons, I'm not able to be playing on more than 3. If it was, for example, in like the Safari Zone in Kanto, it is easy because whenever you are encountering something, you can move the hand to the other device. But these cutscenes are in the end are a minute long, and I always have to be pressing buttons. So unless I got, for example, a 2DS that is flat, but it still wouldn't be. I don't know. I prefer this way, honestly. Nice. You're proceeding so quickly, by the way. With this exact encounter, we will get to 7,000. $7,000, $6,000. Sorry. Huge. 1,200 resets in a single day is broken. From a single device. By the way, right now the countdown starts. We have 2,192 encounters to find Tepig. That's it. I don't want to see something more than the odds in that total number. So am I, actually. Don't really feel unlucky for this one. Unova can't be betraying me already. I mean, already being this far into it. It has to be sticking to being kind. By the way, whenever I will get to the next cutscene, I want to actually check a percentage. So I want to check. Let me see. All right, how good the percentages become when it comes to catching Suicune with a dive ball. Suicune should be level 40. It's exactly 1 HP. It is. That's unfortunate. That is actually what I was feeling like. It is the same thing as a freaking Pokeball. So every single die ball I'll be throwing, it would be a 1.6. I'll never be catching it in a freaking die ball. Let me see Articuno. I mean, it should be applied in the same way. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think I will not go for the die balls. It could actually take me like 200 die balls. First of all, second of all, I will never be able to get 200 die balls. I mean, I would, but if I was spending like 150 on that Suicune, I would be wasting so much effort. So I might just go for a net ball, I guess. It should be looking decent. I'll find out a way. Let's see how good does the situation get with the nest ball, or with the net ball. Sorry. Suicune. .1% per ball. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, but did you realize it after the reset? Like right after the reset? That's unfortunate. I hope for you it wasn't. Guys, in which game do you feel like I'm gonna get a Tepig? I wanna believe it would come in the bottom right again. It would be huge. Like a blessed corner, for sure. I mean, there is the possibility that that was a shiny, but in the end, this is the type, like, this is the typical, I don't know, typical doubt. So I wouldn't be worrying that much. Also because you can't actually do anything about it. But in general, I don't know, I always feel like if that was shiny, you would have noticed it. Like, whenever you're, I mean, I know that your situation is different, but I don't know, like, whenever you're resetting over a shiny and you have the doubt of it being shiny, like right after the reset, it was not shiny. If you had it out, I feel like it was not. But I don't know. It depends. The top one. Alright. Then it was not a shiny, like you just flashed it. I wouldn't be worrying, honestly. That's the right mindset. Which one? Never seen it. Is it a new one? Never heard of it. That's a very good mindset. Hi, your mom. I love them actually. I will never be hunting in Gen 6. That generation is the last one I played. I mean the newest one that I played. But I loved it. If only the graphic was the same one as Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, those games would have been... They already are very good to me, but that would have been even more good. Very good game. I got Pokemon Y. and I'm not planning on buying Pokemon X because I mean I don't play it anymore. I actually got the feeling. And by the way, I love whenever it comes to TV series that in the first episode show like so many things, and of course if they do it and at the same time they do it like super good, like explaining everything in an appropriate way. I love it. That's what happened with Dexter, that is the TV series that I'm watching right now, that I already watched actually. But whenever I didn't remember anything because I was so young when I saw it, and I wasn't even paying attention. Like, yeah. I saw the first episode again like 3 weeks ago. I was stoked. So many things happened in only 55 minutes of episode. I was amazed, honestly. I love all that type of crime TV series. I mean, not all the not all the crime TV series, because so many are trash, and it is pretty fair because whenever there are so many things of a specific thing, it means that a lot of those things are gonna be trash. Like just statistics, but Dexter is an incredible TV series, one of my favorite ones ever. Extremely well made, with a very interesting plot, full of plot twists, huge. I mean, it is not that smart, honestly, because Bianca seems more Italian than Belle. I would have probably swapped the two names. I've seen smartest actions, let's put it in this way. As far as I'm getting from what you're telling me, I'm feeling like it is easier to fail shinies in general when it comes to these newest games, by the way. I think that also Thiago told me this exact thing, I'm not sure. But yeah, if the shinies like going like this easy, doesn't feel very good. Oh, alright. Interesting. Hold on. Alright. By the way, your mom, are you Italian? Where are you from? Oh, right. There is also another guy that is almost every single time in my streams. It is Portuguese. Eventually, he will also come on stream tonight. But in these days, he is more busy, so it's more difficult for him. Are you hunting for something right now? By the way, Tom, how is it going with the second spawning? It is not a name at all in Italian. In Italian it's just a color. Or at least, I've never heard of that name in my life. Then I don't know. Alright. Are you setting up for Selby? Yeah, I mean, they named a character Comor in Italian, so I guess they can also do that with Bianco, I guess. Oh, alright. Is Jinx rare? Or are you just struggling because of the fact that you have to go to the end game? I mean, fair enough. I mean, by the way, when it comes to... I mean, whenever you're talking to a shiny hunter, like, everything that is not a shiny is an easy thing to get. Apart from the Pokerus, probably. I guess that even if that one was at 1%, it wouldn't be great. Like 20 minutes grind, and that's it, most likely. With a 1%, so with a 10%, probably less. But it depends, actually. When I was hunting in the safaris on Incanto, I remember the longest streak that I went for without getting any Tauros was like 500 encounters. That was like an hour, probably more. No, probably less. I was doing 3000 every time. Probably a bit less. But still something, I mean. In that journey I got 2. Yeah, and I did fail one, unfortunately. I was just editing the Safari Zone video like some hours ago. Being able to see again like the clips, it is so awesome as a thing. Like in total, how many of the Safari Shinies did you see? Apart from the two Ryons. Did you also see the last Nidorina? Wild that I got a double 5% Nidorina. Wild. Alright. Yeah, the last one. Bella Ring. How are you doing? We're grinding. We're already 100 in. 400 left. And I'm kinda confident of finding something before getting to the odds total, honestly. I don't know if it will be today. I don't know if it will be tomorrow. Will I be able to get to the odds before the end of the month? So today I'm doing 500. Tomorrow the same. On Friday the same. On Saturday I want to be on stream. And Sunday should be the last day. I won't be getting to the odds, but I will be getting to 8,000. So, fair enough. Alright. Enjoy the training. And also count the encounters. Or, I don't know, let the game do it for you. Oh, I forgot to refill the water. This might be a deal. Oh, alright. I just took it for granted. So, where are you going with coughing tonight? What were you hunting apart from coughing? Oh, Freelish. True. Are you feeling like you're beating the record? First 100 done. So coming to this point, I would tell you 15,300. I sadly don't agree, honestly. I still feel like that Platinum is beyond. My top in general is Platinum, Ergo and Soul Silver, and Black and White. So it was close. I'm also feeling soaring. Yeah. The year jump for. I wouldn't be saying that they saved Degeneration. Like Degeneration was already saved when when Platinum came out, but I was already. I mean, even if Platinum never existed, like Diamond and Pearl aren't bad games. Like you can't be telling me so. They're just worse than Platinum, but they aren't bad. There are so many weird things about them. Hi Tiago. But I wouldn't be saying that they are bad. They are. I mean, I feel like that people say so. I mean, say that they aren't great just because Platinum exists. If Platinum didn't exist, they wouldn't. I mean, if the Gen 4 games, I mean, if the Sinnoh games were only Diamond and Pearl, people wouldn't be saying that they are trash. I agree with Ring. I mean, you go slow in water, but that's not like what makes a game bad. Like, it is not the most important thing when it comes to the game. Like, it is not based on the water. And what does it mean that you can't use the majority of Gen 4 Pokemons? I would just like to know what does it mean that you can't use them? I mean, what is the definition of can't be using them? I mean, I didn't really ever had any problem about using any Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl. The second one. I don't know what is backtracking. Alright, got it. Oh, so you're referring to Pokemons that you can't actually properly get? I guess. I mean, you can actually get like Elekid. I'm not actually understanding what you're writing, Salter, honestly. Can you explain? I don't really know Ring. I've never really cared, honestly. Yeah, but that's actually because of the existence of Platinum. I'm pretty sure if they weren't releasing Platinum, they would have contained those Pokemons, honestly. Or the things that you need to unlock those Pokemons. It is not being that friendly. Easy. And now back on the grind. That's probably the worst part. That's the trigger factor. By the way, I'm extremely waiting for it to happen to me on stream. I hope it will never happen. But the more shinies I go for, the more the probability increases. I would honestly bet that it will never happen. But you never know. I'll try to be, as careful as I can. Even if sometimes it might be seem that I reset like super quickly. Because I do. But I know what I'm doing. Let's put it in this way. Not at all. Not for me at least. I literally wouldn't know how to react, honestly. I would feel like extremely destroyed, but I wouldn't be wanting to show how destroyed I would be feeling. Bad looks. I have no idea. The only thing that I have an idea of is that I wanna freaking eat into a Chinese restaurant where I can't right now. But I want to. What to do? Yeah, of course I would. I mean, that's the shiny I found. If I'm resetting over it, of course I would. Just as I did for coughing in the end. I hope it is and it will be forever the only one, honestly, that I caught on camera. Lux, are you going on with your Unova account? I'm waiting for that freaking Unova to shine. What is the nature, by the way? Oh, alright. True, I forgot. I honestly forgot. I mean, you are into the Great Marsh, as far as I remember. Oh, so you have found the third one. But didn't you say that you that you were happy about Georgia scoring? I mean, I would actually scroll down the chat. It was the first thing that you wrote. I mean, it might have been, he might have been, but how was I supposed to catch it? I mean, I have no clue about your preferences, honestly. What did you find? Was there something that you forgot about? The multitasking god. Are these all the shinies that you cheated? And did you cheat only those 8? I mean, an action replay in the hands of a child are such a weapon. I've seen friends of mine like having the worst things, literally. Like everything. I mean, I guess that save file was from your childhood. Are those 8 shinies the only ones that you cheated on? I just punched the keyboard. Thank God I didn't find anything in this encounter. That would have been... I don't know. Not the best. And I think I double pressed the button, most likely. I'm not sure. Tell me if I did. Thank you so much. Are they already playing the second half? Or is it still the first one? Are you by any chance planning on hunting for them back to back? Or will you go for one of them like every once in a while? That actually sounds good. The cheated shiny badge quest. Is it gonna be a 2-0? Easy. You still hate it. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. Are you happy about it? What is your favorite one between them two looks? It feels like it is not Portugal. Welcome back. Tiago, are you bothered by the Portugal's performance? Hi, Jeremy. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I striked both Oshawott and Snavi, I would say, the past week. I mean, in the previous 3 weeks, in total. I've been so lucky so far. Let's hope to be this lucky also for Tepig. I was imagining it. What is the Portugal history in the tournament? Oh, that's tough. How many encounters are you into it? Because of the fact that you are hunting for Cyndaquil, expect to be finding at least 3 Chikoritas. That's just what happens. Whenever you wanna find Cyndaquil, Chikorita is gonna be the nemesis. From how many devices? Imagine if you were striking a Chikorita, Thiago, after 30 Ks. Fair enough. Are you planning on doing like a badge quest or a shiny printing quest in Argon Soul Silver? Alright, I like it. Good luck. You will need it. Honestly, I feel like you're getting Totodile. I mean, still better than Chikorita. That's what I feel like. That's a very good pick. Huge amount. I feel like that whenever you will start getting like the shinies, you will want more. That's my verdict. But that one is an incredible amount. Super fast. How many starters did you already collect? Let me know. From how many devices are you hunting? Oh, alright. I misunderstood what you wrote. I was actually referring to the shinies, to the starters from Joro. That's why I asked. Well, yeah. By the way, Fennekin, huge. Did you go for it with the eggs? Or did you soft reset for it? That's a very good accomplishment. Congrats. That's a huge amount. Will you ever go for the other ones? Fair enough. Hi, Browns. The goat of the eggs just joined. That's huge. That's huge. Did you ever pause the aunt to do something else and then like pick it up back again? Let's go, let's go. You just have to think about the fact that you might be phasing on a freaking Magmar. Imagine if you're phasing on a Magmar. That would be incredible. By the way, Ring, how far are you into the game? Because wouldn't it be worth it to repel trick for it? To make it be... I think it was 66.6% coughing and 33.3% Magmar. It was the same amount that I did. But you might be increasing the coughing even more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I wanted to do the repel trick to increase the probability of phasing on Magmar or not, honestly. No worries, Tom. Hold on. I will tell you right away. I'll just get my video that it was in the intro actually. Let me see. Yeah, the repel trick that I was doing during the day level 16 was 66.7 actually, coughing and 33.3 Magmar. But as I said, I'm not sure if you can actually increase more the coughing rate. But yeah, that's a pretty solid place in which you can hunt for a Magmar. Together with the Fuego Ironworks in Platinum. That's a tough task, for sure, Tom. That always is. Thank you so much, Browns. Happy you liked it. Keep on grinding. I still don't understand how is it possible to go for a full team with the eggs. I mean, even if the odds are low, I wouldn't be liking it at all. Like the process. I respect you so much for that. Whenever I will be done with my real round, I'll never see the eggs again. Most likely. Thank you so much again. I mean, in the end, Togepi is the perfect Pokemon to hunt with the eggs. You are literally hatching an egg. That's hilarious. If only that shiny Togepi was on purpose, I would be proud of it. It wasn't. So I can't really be saying. I can't really be saying anything. Oh, true. That's even stranger. Imagine hatching 6 eggs. That's true. It would. That's what I really want, honestly. And I also did some math, and I will be able to actually get almost to the odds before the end of the month. And if I'm getting Tepig before the odds and before the end of the month, that would be insane, because I would have got all the 3 starters in a single month of hunting. I will be able to be getting to 8,000 total before. I mean, with Sunday's stream. I mean, if everything goes as planned, you never know. That egg word made me laugh, not even gonna lie. That's sad, because I mean today I will just get 2,000, so we will know in the next one. I mean tomorrow. if I'm finding something tonight, it is gonna be around 1,900. I mean, not around, but after, like between 1,900 and 20. By the way, he is saying so because he has found his Oshawott after, was it 9,000? So it will be more than all my trio. But don't worry, there will be time for me to be unlucky again. Do not worry. Oh, 10Ks. No, 46. Hopefully it won't happen again in a long time. I mean, you were just missing a single odds. Me too. Since the last time I noticed it, I literally can't unsee it. By the way, what is my year from? Yeah, that is cool actually. I love all the gifts, especially this Nari one. It looks like so, I don't know, superior. Not superior, but superior. With the end crossed. That's so true. They give a good vibe. Oh no. Couldn't you avoid it? Is it close to the end? Oh. Definitely not the best spot. Nickname for a coffee. Let me see. I named mine Smoker because of the One Piece character. But if I remember correctly, there was another nickname that I was keeping. Let me see. I'm not sure honestly. But a while ago, I feel like I came up with something. No, it was a bait. Let me see. I'll think about it. I mean, you're willing to evolve it. So, do I have to think about something for wheezing instead? I love the. I mean, I got two Weezings, and I love in particular one of the nicknames that I give them. That was Cherries. I mean, you should actually also get the the reference apart from the fruit. That nickname was very cool. So if you want, you can use it. If not, I will have to think about something else. Let me see. Did you remember my nickname or was it a coincidence? By the way, a potential idea might be the name of a planet that is not livable. Wouldn't it work? Because I mean, there is the gas like around the Weezing, and it seems like a sort of bowl, just as a planet. So I don't know. You might look for some cool names from the planets. There are many, so I guess you might be finding something. Like Pluton, for example. I don't know, it doesn't really suit it, but I mean, isn't the like that thing represented in blue? Weezing is almost blue, I don't know. I'm trying to throw ideas. But in the end it would actually fit it, because Weezing is pretty big. Pluton is something that I mean, I would name something big in that way. So yo, ci sta. Bellissimo. No, I was referring to Pluton. I mean, I think it is the translation of the how's it called? Of the planet. Let me Google it. I mean, it should be. Oh no, it is Pluto. But Pluton sounds better. Wasn't it the name of a weapon? Of like a game or a film? Or potentially like I don't know. Hold on. I'm sure it was like a deadly weapon from something. Yeah, with the N in the end. Hold on, let me Google it. Oh yeah, from One Piece. Easy. Isn't it the like Italian name? Isn't it different in English? Hold on. No, it is the same. Huge. Yeah. By the way, the nickname that I suggested is slowly losing value. The more the time passes. But even if it doesn't make any sense, I would still call it like Pluton with the N in the end. With the N in the end of the word. Like it sounds good. For a wheezing, I don't know. We just changed the name of a planet. Oh, sneezing! I didn't read the. I was sleeping on the message. I love it. I don't know why sometimes it happens that I skip the messages. I don't know, because they happen quickly and I was checking other things. That's why I didn't see it. I love it. I will write it down. I will keep it. Because whenever I will find another wheezing, it might happen. I have no idea. I love it. Let's go. I also love that name. Why are you saying that? Tell me some of the nicknames that you gave to your Pokemons. Now I wanna know. By the way, how many wins does Portugal have? Is it safe? Or did he already have a lose? Easy, easy. This is a very noble nickname. Yeah, compared to Wheezing, for sure. It definitely suits more Magmar. But I don't know, I still feel like we could give that nickname to something more appropriated. That is more appropriated. For example, I don't know why, but I feel like it would be sweating on a Skarmory. I mean, bro. You made that piles went dirty, that's for sure. Poor my boy. By the way, how many digits are in Crystal in the nicknames? Because single tingle is 11. No, it is 12. Yeah, it is 12. skip the digit. I've always thought it was 10 for everything. I mean, for every game. I mean, the maximum. Then there are games that got less. I think, at least. By the way, tell me the explanation behind a lantern being called change, please. Me too. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, the shiny itself doesn't really look that good, honestly. But, and also the Pokemon, but don't worry, don't worry. Guys, I already asked you what I'm gonna ask you right now, but I did it for the shiny version. But do you like Machamp as a Pokemon? Like 2 weeks ago, I think, I asked you about the shiny version that I actually like, honestly. But that's actually because I like the Pokemon. Machamp. The Machoke's evolution. I've always liked it, honestly. The only thing that I wished is that it was a bit stronger. I mean, in the end, it is not a bad Pokemon. It's actually strong. I mean, when it comes to the playthrough, I mean, but it is not my type of Pokemon. I wish it was faster, but of course, it is a freaking mass monster. I mean, can't really be quick. $1,800. I mean, that's how Bruce Banner was born. Pretty much. Ring, do you think about the nickname for the rat? In the rare case you're phasing on it. Wasn't expecting that. I'll track it down. Don't worry, I'll track it down. Yeah, it would. I like it. It would be so cool. I was just trying to imagine like the Rarata coming into the battle with the name near to it. When my sister was young, she was obsessed with the books. She loved them. Hold on, don't really. Let me check what a vanilla girl is. I'm not sure. Oh, alright. The second option, I would say. It actually depends, I mean, if it is too extreme, I don't like it. If it is like slightly goth, I might be okay. I don't know. It depends. I love Arctic Zero. I love it. Just because of the 0 degrees that makes the water turn into ice, it would be huge. So cool. A fast driver, I would say. I mean, I would actually go at the maximum that the low lets me go. I also love that one. What is the goal that you set for today? If you set any. Hold on, I got a nickname for Articuno. Only Italian people would understand. Oh, so you're close. I mean, if it would become a jinx, we have to find a nickname that fits a jinx. But I don't really have any idea for those ones. I have no idea, honestly. Can't help you. Oh, you could go for Winx. I mean, it is similar in the end, like the cartoon. Like the name is similar, like the Pokemon itself, not really, but I mean. You have to do that. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm 100% sure that you will say that you have found it after 9,000. Just not to nickname it in that way. Let's see. By the way, Salter, can you tell me the origins of your nickname? Alright. I like them, honestly. Um, Poliwheel is the one that I like the most from the line. Can't really tell if I prefer Politoed or Poliwhirl when it comes to the regular form. I think that they are two very different Pokemons. Hi Farsik, good evening. But I've always loved Poliwhirl as a whole. To me, it is a very well done Pokemon, well made. When it comes to the shiny form, I feel like it is super clean, honestly. I'd like to have one. And I don't think, if I'm catching a Poliwhirl in the wild, I don't think I'm evolving it. Then if I'm getting multiple, I would. Of course into Politoed, not into Poliwrath. But yeah, I like the wall line. Apart from Poliwrath, I really don't like that one. Oh, I skipped the message. Sorry, I was reading a thing on the phone. All right. I guess that you're subbed also from that account. It is one of the 5 accounts that you subbed. That you subbed from. 45 hours, by the way. By the way, yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't read the message, but I'm almost falling asleep. It already happened, actually. There was a time in which I got a +4 subscriber at the same time on stream, and I was like shocked, like literally. And then 2 months later, Sather told me that it was him subbing from 4 different accounts at the same time. Like, it was too odd, it was not possible, but I mean, I wasn't imagining that it was someone that actually got 4 accounts. There's also a friend of mine that got multiple accounts, as far as he told me. And there was a day that we were talking about my channel without any actual reason. And at the time I was at 99 subscribers. It was 2 years ago. And he told me, bro, I got like other 3 accounts. I can literally sub to you from every single one of them. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get to 100. Yo, do that, please. And he did that. Yeah, it was cool. That's how I struck the first 100. No, don't do that. Appreciate that, but don't. Because he was using like so many different emails to be able to try different games online. I don't know, like that's what he told me. I have no idea about his business. That's good, but at the same time, alright. So that's only good. I was gonna say, but it's not good because it means you're gonna go. By the way, Ring, which type of videos were you doing about the shinies? Were you just using them or were you finding them? Let me check it, cause I like Chinchou, honestly. I don't remember if Lantern is the same. Let me get to it to Gem 4 or 5 at least. I mean, it doesn't look bad. No, I like it. I mean, yeah, why not? I had no clue it was purple, literally. I've always thought it was the same as Chinchou. Let's go. Let's go. What do you mean, but nothing live? I mean, wasn't the reaction the live reaction? I mean, by the way, I also prefer it in the regular form. I think that blue suits it more together with yellow. But in purple, it is a cool shiny. I mean, no, it is not my favorite at all. But I like it. But I honestly prefer Chinchou as a shiny. Oh, alright. So that was a sort of post-find shiny reaction. Alright. Does it hurt a lot? The back? I wouldn't say one of the best ones, but I really like it, honestly. But again, I prefer Chinchou. It looks better to me. But yeah, it is a solid line. Oh, but were you talking about the like the utility or the powerful of the Pokemon? I mean, how powerful the Pokemon is. I was just referring to the look. I mean, all the generations kinda had great Pokemons. So many. No, I'm saying that in general, not only Gen 2 got so many good Pokemons, like all the generations. Like I would say that 75% of the Pokemons are very good. from every generation. It is. So, first place, Gyarados. Second place, Weezing. Third place, Staryu. Fourth place, Haunter. Fifth place, Tentacruel. Let's go. And I agree with Satoru. The weapon doesn't work anymore. Hold on, guys, give me a second that I have to write a thing. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I guess it was with a single shot. Yeah, in that video it was cool. First place guy, second place Shiny Abra. I wouldn't even put that Shiny Abra in the top 50 probably. The first thing that you said in the chat 4 months ago. I don't, honestly. What did you say? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't actively go back and check, so I don't. But I'm kinda curious. What did you say? Oh, that's true. Because you were hunting for Scyther at the time. True. So, not really. I made myself clear. I actually tried a couple methods. For example, the fishing one in Gen 6. I only got Gen 6, like Gen 6 is the only one that I played after Gen 5. And I found some loot discs. Shiny, of course. I also got a couple random shinies. I got Spritzy and Spiritomb. But it was like, before me even approaching the Pokéradar chaining, it was just because I was bored, and I don't even remember how many years ago, and I did that, but I don't consider it hunting, so I would say no. I've never been hunting in something beyond Gen 5. Nope. I don't like the methods, honestly. The only one that I just liked was the Pokerada one, but I would never touch it anymore. Yeah, it's just because, I mean, for many reasons, but the main one is that I already know when it is actually coming, so I don't have the surprise and I get bored. I don't know about the SOS methods or the other ones, but I'm talking about the ones that I know, so the chains in general. But even if you decrease so much the odds, for example making them be like 1 in 500, I don't know, like as I always say, for me things are black or white. So I mean, if there is a thing that makes the Pokemon more valuable, and to me the rarest it is, the more valuable it is, why should I go for that version but not the rarest one? I mean, pretty much. No, I mean only the socks, like the t-shirts. I mean, like for example, this one is purple. Like right now, it might be like it might seem black, but it's actually purple. It is because I changed the saturation of the colors in like the settings of the camera, but it is actually purple. I don't always wear only black or white things, but most likely. We got a new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. Hope that it is not another account of Saturn. I'm joking, of course. Let's go. We are now approaching the last 100 encounters of the night. I was already saying I don't believe you. Never. By the way, pretty close. I mean, pretty soon. Pretty soon I will be back on Fire and Leaf Green. For Magikarp. I have to decide if I wanna go for 2 Fire Reds or 1 Fire Red and Leaf, 1 Fire Red and 1 Leaf Green. But I feel like I wanna go for 2 Fire Reds. I like these symmetrical things, so I wanna see 2 Charizards, of course. Unfortunately, yeah. I've seen people wearing them and I was disgusted. Basically. I use black or white, it depends on the shoes that I'm wearing. I don't have many, I only have three pairs. And guess what? It is actually the same type of shoes but with different colors. Air Jordan Low, if you were wondering. True. The thing is, it is actually too much even for me, but the point is that actually like every, I don't even know how to quantify that, but I don't know, every more than a year like these shoes are like destroyed, like yeah, at all. I mean, not destroyed, but I don't really know how to explain it, but you can feel like you have used them, right? Like at that point I came to the conclusion that I would have to stop using them and buy other ones, right? The problem is that I buy other ones and I keep using the new ones and also the old ones, so in the end I'm just getting new shoes. I explained it in the worst way possible, but you should have got it. By the way, let me Google the shoes that you wrote. Do you play basketball? You have to pay attention during the reactions. They show them. Yeah, I'm a Formula 1 driver. That's why. I don't even know if that race is actually an Italian thing, or if I just translated it with no actual reason, but anyway. I wish. Alright. I couldn't care less about it, honestly. But in general, I couldn't care less about any sport, like watching sports right now. As I've always said, I like to play them. I honestly don't have any idea about it because I've never even been experiencing anything, so I don't really want to talk. I would be talking without knowing. But I've always felt in that way too. I don't even know how it works. Honestly, if I could go back, I would have played it. I would have played handball. I would have been a beast in that game. Like, 100%. That's why if I could go back, I would have played it. Probably instead of basketball, I don't know. Even if I don't regret it. I don't regret playing basketball for those many years. I liked it. I actually consider that one a sport, unironically. Like, in general, to me, everything that needs training is a sport. If what you're training is not muscle. And also the other AirPod is down. By the way, I've never seen any anime based on a sport. I've been having people suggesting me to do so, but I never did it. I mean, I haven't seen those many, so it's pretty fair in the end. I mean, I don't know if the cartoons that I used to watch when I was a child can be counted as animes, honestly. Like, Inazuma 11, for example. Like, when I was a child, I was watching them. But, I don't know, that one to me is a cartoon, it's not an anime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. It also triggers me, honestly. Yeah, a friend of mine recommended me to watch that one. By the way, is Inazuma 11 an anime? Like, I've never felt like it was anime, I don't know. I might just be wrong. I have no idea. Then it might be that it was because when I was a child I was using to watch it, and then like, for me, like, I'm considering it in that way. I don't know. That one is also a sport that I considered doing. In the end I didn't, but when I was playing basketball it was one of the things that I was liking the most was like running and running more than other people in general. I was loving it. Easy, you gotta respect it. Go for it. See you tomorrow if you're able to follow the stream. By the way, I will be on stream tomorrow and the day after, but I will not be on Saturday. And I will be on Sunday. To get to 8,000 total. By the way, in like 20 minutes I will also go. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night. I don't know if it will be a pizza, but I hope so, honestly. I wish I was going to the Chinese restaurant. I wish. No. I'm gonna go in 50 encounters. So 20 minutes. I can't go off stream without having reached the goal. Even if 500 for every single stream is a pretty high standard, honestly. Pretty hard to reach every single time, like 3 hours and a half stream. But thank God we are almost done with the zone, so then I will be able to probably do a bit less. Depends, actually. I will have to do some math about the encounters. So when I was actually not streaming, I didn't have any problem with like quitting this session with random numbers. But right now, because of the fact that it will be a VOD in my channel, I'd like for it to be like, and also because of the thumbnail, like I wanna go every time of the same month. So that's pretty much why. By the way, what's the number that you wrote? A random one? Or was it a reference? Very interesting book, by the way. Yeah. I'm referring to 1984. Cool coincidence. By the way, that's a good thing actually, because so many times I would have stopped before. Like I would have stopped earlier this session because of tiredness or stuff like that. But because of the fact that in the end I'm streaming, yeah, I mean, I wanna do the things with the specific goals and stuff like that. It is making me do more encounters, but at the same time it's making me doing like less encounters because I'm only able to hunt in, like during the evening and not during the day. That is was something that it was happening that I was doing before streaming. No, I was actually talking about the book 1984. Don't worry, my brain is also gone. Thank God I only need it for the last 40 resets. No. I don't read at all. But I mean, I studied. I mean, I read books because of school or stuff like that. So I mean, when it comes to those books, I read them. But like in general, the only I mean, I don't really like the books that are about stories, like made up stories. I don't really know the specific words about the book topics, so I can't really explain it. But I don't really like those type of like fantasies books or stuff like that, like stories in general. If I wanna follow a story, I'm watching a film. I prefer way more films, TV series and stuff like that. I don't really like the books. But when it comes to books that, yeah, exactly. But when it comes to books that are something that makes your knowledge be bigger, if you know what I mean, then I'm okay. But it depends on the topic, honestly. But in general, even when it comes to those books, in general, I don't really read books. Not one of my passions. What do you mean by saying a fiction person? I mean, that's good. If you like to do it, what do you like to read in general? By the way, in the end, I've also been interested in novels. I would say I don't know if they can be called novels, but like things that I studied when I was in high school during the English like English classes. Yeah, it was like literature, so that stuff. But I was liking it, honestly. But I was liking studying it, not really the story itself. Like the story was okay, but I was actually liking what was behind the story. We also do. Only like for Italian literature and also English literature. Of course, English, I mean, is important. Worldwide. And English one was the one that I was preferring the most. But it was in general also because of the teacher. Like, I was liking the teacher. But in general, I've always found literature like pretty interesting. By the way, 26 encounters remaining. A bit more, I mean 28. We will be doing 28. I agree. That's a very cool feature. But the thing that I'm the most thankful for is the food. Like you can like literature how much you want, but food, I mean. It really is. That one would probably be one of the biggest issues whenever I will be moving abroad, if it will happen. Like getting used to a different type of food and a different type of cook in general would be tough. Did you enjoy the food? Was it good? Have you ever been to Italy? Because I remember you told me that you moved to the US, but just like I'm referring to the holidays in general right now. Alright. And what did you eat? Do you remember it? Got it, got it. I was just asking and you already wrote the answer. Very good. And which cities did you visit? I mean the peak. Easy. The best ones, I mean not the best ones, but the most important ones if you're like a new person to Italy. Alright. And which one was your favorite one? I mean, in the end, it actually depends a lot on your tastes, but to me, like Venice is the most impactful one, probably one of the most unique cities in general. Oh, Milan. Do you have like a specific thing that you like the most? I have been twice. I've been going to Milan twice. First time it was for an international Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and the second, so I didn't really visit the city. You probably visited more than me. Without probably, like 100%. And the second time was for a concert, so I didn't visit at all. I don't actually know where that city is located, but I know the name at least. By the way, the last 3 encounters. Will we get lucky? Don't really feel like having the energies to react if I was finding something. Alright. That's it. Last 2. Bianca is the goat. A cool character now that I think about it, honestly. Friendly. Oh really? Huge. Huge. Wasn't expecting that. Very cool. No, don't worry. Feel free to do whatever you want. We are close to the last one. I feel like that today we won't find anything. We won't find. I don't know the grammar anymore today. I don't know. I also feel like so, honestly. Like together with friends, just because of Paris, I mean. But I also feel so. But like, especially Venice, when it comes to like yeah, being romantic. I would say Venice is probably the peak, I guess. By the way, triple Snavi is the opponent and triple regular Tepig. That's unfortunate. But we got 2000. There we go. By the way, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being in my company, as always. Thank you so much for making it up to the end of the stream. I will be on stream tomorrow, and so the day after. We will get to 2500 tomorrow, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being in my company as always, and see ya.